Hi. So, feels like it's been ages. It really hasn't been that long, but so hey, I'm back. I just wanted to chat to you for a little bit just about like life and grad school and everything. Just see what's going on. So, first things first, I'm the realist and I also got a job. So I'm now gainfully employed. I work at a bookstore now. I'm working like almost full-time. Like this upcoming week I'm working like 35 hours, but I think it's gonna taper off and not be that intense forever, because like right now is rush because like kids are going back to school, so they're getting their books. But once that like rush is over, I think I'll have a lot less shifts, which I don't know, I really like it. I love my new job. First of all, it's working in a bookstore, so really it doesn't get better than that. I really like everyone that I work with. Everyone's very nice, and it's not, it makes me feel competent in a way that I didn't expect it to be. It really made me, my first day I was so scared that I was just gonna be so bad at it, that people were gonna yell at me. I don't know how long some of y'all have been on this channel, but I did used to work at Panera, and before that I worked at a swim school for kids. And both of those occasions, I think more than anything, I wasn't as confident as I am now. So retail for me prior to now has been a lot of fear, anxiety, feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like I'm irritating people, like I'm gonna be in trouble. And I went into my first day expecting that, and it just didn't happen. Like, I felt good. I felt like I knew what I was doing. I felt like I was calm, cool, and collected. And y'all, therapy really works. It really does. So just my every once in a while, give a little shout out. Please go to therapy if you feel like you would benefit from it, because you definitely will. So that's my regular PSA for the month. Also, I don't know if you can hear my neighbors. Our walls here are super thin, so I know they can hear every word I'm saying, but there's a football game going on. They're really happy about it, so if you hear any shouting, I assume that means that there's been a touchdown, but I don't know. This is like such a random, rambly video, but I'm just kind of like gonna empty my brain out and give it to you, and like on a silver platter, I suppose. So my roommates finally like moved in, so we're hanging out all the time now, and we have such a good time. We have a blast. We just watch TV and movies, and we do puzzles. We just have a great time together. But the bad side of that is that I don't get anything done. And so she's home right now because she had to like help her family with something. So I'm trying to do all of my TEFL work, like as much of my TEFL work as possible, because like when she's here we have so much fun that I don't do anything. And whoa, you may be thinking, Catherine, what is there to do? You graduated, you've got your job, but once you come home you're off the clock, right? Answer, no. So I am working on getting certified to teach English as a foreign language. I'm making like a long-term vlog about that, but it'll be a hot minute before you see that, so that's in the works. So I'm working on that pretty steadily. It's like a 120-hour certification, so it takes a good long while, but I haven't gotten to the fun bit yet, still on the grammar section, which it's dragging. But once I finally get to the part where it's actually like pedagogy, I'm thrilled about like getting to learn how to teach properly. And like when I finally get certified, I'm gonna teach online, and I'm thrilled about that. I can't wait. This kind of segues a little bit into my next point. If I don't get into grad school this year, my plan is to move to Germany, and I want to teach, be an English teacher in Germany for a year. But that's if I don't get into grad school, which by the way is my next point. I'm applying to grad school. Working on that now. Those applications are happening. They're being filled out. I feel more unsure than I expected to, you know? And not because I'm not sure about grad school, but because the applications themselves are so strange. I feel out of my depth in a way. Not in a way, I feel out of my depth. And I think a lot of that is because I'm only applying to programs that are not in the US, so I really have no experience with application processes for outside of the states, even like my own state that I grew up in. So for these programs that I'm looking at to, the weirdest thing right now is it would appear that one of the programs I have, you have to like manually upload your reference letter like yourself, and in the States, as a grad student, that's like a cardinal sin. You don't get to even like lay a single like glance on the recommendation letter. Like it's like super serious or something. So it's been so strange. I just had a Zoom call with one of my recommendation people today. We were talking about it, and he's like, let me see the link for that. I'm not sure about that. And I'm like, please look at the link, bro. I don't even know. I just feel like I'm missing something. Like it feels too easy. Impeachment happening, or is it happening? Don't know. You know, this year doesn't really feel real yet to me. I feel like I'm like a person out of time. Like I live in my corner of the world. I wake up, I go to work, I come back. Nicole and I watch TV and we make food. I go to sleep, I wake up, I go to work, and I've been so busy with work and honestly trying to avoid social media so much that I feel like I've started to insulate myself from like current events. And that's something that my therapist has been telling me to do for years, but I did it accidentally. And I think more than anything, I think that she was expecting it to give me a sense of peace and to not feel like the world is resting on my shoulders. But if anything, it is the sense of being out of control now that I don't have a full grasp on everything that's happening. Like the night that the riots happened, I just like curled up in my bed and I like put on MSNBC and I watched the live stream for 6 hours. And like, was that a great choice for my mental health? Absolutely not, but it still made me feel like I was doing everything that I could do from my state, from my place, from me. I don't know, it's a weird little balancing act of like existing. So give me your advice. Give me any advice you have, because I'm really searching for it. On that topic, please leave comments down below of videos you'd like to see, because you know, there's like a lot more of you now. Hello everyone. Also, let's talk about that real quick. I hit 100 subscribers, and then pretty much immediately after that I hit 150 subscribers, which is statistically, compared to like the last 4 years to now, like the jump on that, crazy. So I just wanted to take a second and say thank you, because you know, don't want to get emo, don't want to be that girl, but YouTube is something that's really important to me. And like, I know it's like a website on the internet and it's not like a real thing, it's like in the ether, but all of you are real. All of you are real, and I'm real, and when we talk, that is real. We're having a conversation, we're connecting from wherever we are, all over the world, and I think that is the coolest thing on earth. I really think it's amazing. So to get to interact with all of you is a gift. It really is a gift to me, and I appreciate so much you. Even if you don't even click on the video, the fact that you hit subscribe and we're like, maybe I want to see her again, that means a lot to me. If you sit and watch these videos and you have any thought, like, tell me about it, because I want to talk to you. I want to hear about your life and your thoughts and your feelings. I genuinely care about all of you a lot. So yeah, sorry to get emo, but I do feel that way. So yeah, so I think that covers everything I wanted to tell you. Job, grad school, TEFL, thank you, world on fire. Bro, when are we gonna get that vaccine? I've never wanted to be injected with something so bad in my whole life. I just want to be able to leave the apartment and not be scared that I'm gonna die or that I'm gonna bring death to someone, you know? Can't wait to see the like deep trauma that is seared into all of our minds from this, like 10 years from now, 15, who knows. Yeah, that was truly everything. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are, if you live in the United States and you are a person of color or minority group, please stay safe as we lead up to the inauguration. I live in a capital, and my mom's texted me. They were like, don't go near the State House. Like, there's gonna be guns there. So if you feel unsafe, don't feel like you're overreacting, because you're not. And do whatever it takes to make you safe and protected from the next couple of days, weeks, whatever happens after that. As for the rest of you who don't live in the United States, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great time. All right, that's all I have for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.